Welcome to today's session of Advanced Tendering Procedures and Bid Evaluation. I'm excited to guide you through this essential topic that every procurement and contract professional should master. In this training, we will explore how to plan, execute, and manage training processes effectively, ensuring transparency, competitiveness, and value for money. Think of it as a roadmap that takes you from understanding your organization's needs all the way to awarding and initiating successful contracts. As we go along, reflect on your own organization. Where do you often encounter challenges, maybe in supplier selection, bid evaluation, or contract setup? By the end of this video, you will have a clear framework to handle each stage of the tendering process confidently and professionally. Let's begin with a quick overview of what we will cover today. We will start by exploring how to formulate effective contracting strategies, followed by understanding best practices in tender procedures. Next, we will look at how to optimize tender documents, making them clear, fair, and complete. Then we will discuss technical and commercial bid evaluation before wrapping up the contract award and initiation, the final and often most crucial stage. Each unit builds on the last, forming a logical flow that connects strategy, execution, and evaluation. By the end of this course, you will be equipped with practical methods and a structured approach you can apply immediately in your work. This training is designed for anyone involved in tendering, procurement, or contract management. This includes engineers, contract analysts, buyers, administrators, and procurement officers. If your role involves preparing, reviewing, or managing tenders, this session is for you. For example, a project engineer can learn how to structure technical specifications to attract the right bidders. A procurement officer can discover how to streamline evaluation criteria and negotiation strategies. Even if you don't directly issue tenders, understanding this process helps you work more effectively with procurement teams and contractors. So, no matter your background, you will walk away with insights you can apply immediately. By the end of this training, you will be able to classify goods and services based on supply risk and value, develop strategic procurement plans, successfully plan and manage a competitive tender process from start to finish, and evaluate vendor proposals from both technical and commercial standpoints. We will also discuss how to negotiate professionally with suppliers and how to handle outcomes from a competitive bidding process confidently. Ultimately, my goal is to help you shift from a transactional approach to procurement to a strategic mindset, one that adds real value to your organization. Now, let's talk about the core competencies you will build through this course. You will learn how to select the right market approach, knowing when to open a tender to the public or when to invite selected suppliers. You will also understand how to formulate the best contracting strategy, aligning contract type with business needs. For instance, a lump sum contract might suit a well-defined project, while time and materials contracts fit dynamic or uncertain scopes. We will discuss how to manage the tendering process end to end and strengthen collaboration between technical and commercial teams. Finally, we will build confidence in negotiation, a critical skill that turns a good deal into a great one. These competencies will give you a holistic understanding of modern procurement excellence. The first step in any training process is defining your contracting strategy. Start by classifying your third party spending, understanding where your money goes and what level of risk each category holds. High value, high risk services like specialized maintenance or IT services require more strategic attention than low risk purchases like office supplies. Next, we will discuss selecting market approaches. Should you go for open competition or approach a short list of proven suppliers? That depends on your market research and supplier performance data. You will also learn to identify and mitigate risks early, such as unclear specifications, volatile prices, or supplier dependency. And finally, we will explore different contract types: lump sum, cost plus, day rate, and time and materials. Each has its place, and understanding when to use which can prevent costly disputes down the line. Once your strategy is clear, it's time to put it into action through the tendering process. This usually starts with expressions of interest and pre qualification to ensure only capable suppliers participate. For instance, you might require bidders to demonstrate past experience or financial stability before issuing full documents. Next, we will look at basic economics and total cost of ownership, understanding that the cheapest option is not always the best. A low-cost supplier might seem appealing, but if their maintenance and downtime costs are high, your long-term expenses increase. Accurate internal cost estimates are also vital. They help you spot unrealistic bids and evaluate true competitiveness. And of course, negotiation plays a key role, not just at the end, but throughout the process. Effective negotiation Effective negotiations build mutual understanding, leading to better long-term partnerships. The heart of successful tender lies in the quality of its documentation. Your tender package should include clear instructions, detailed specifications, and transparent evaluation criteria. A strong scope of work reduces ambiguity and helps bidders submit accurate proposals. Define the required response format so you can easily compare offers, for example, using standardized pricing templates or technical forms. Include key legal clauses, confidentiality, liability, and dispute resolution to safeguard your organization. Also, use bid and performance securities where appropriate to ensure supplier accountability. And here is a practical tip: always anticipate scope changes. Projects evolve, so build in mechanisms for controlled adjustments without losing financial discipline. Now we come to one of the most critical stages: bid evaluation. The goal is not just to find the lowest price, it's to identify the bid that delivers the best value for money. That means evaluating both technical performance and commercial impact. Start with compliance checks, then assess technical quality before reviewing financials. If you are unsure about certain elements, seek clarifications from bidders. For instance, confirming warranty coverage or delivery schedules. We will look at evaluation weighting such as 60% technical and 40% commercial, depending on project priorities. Different approaches like one envelope or two envelope systems each offer advantages in fairness and transparency. By applying structure and objectivity, you will make defensible, evidence based award decisions that stand up to scrutiny. Once you have identified the winning bid, it's time to move into contract award and initiation. First, communicate results clearly, both internally and to bidders. Provide professional debriefs when appropriate. It builds credibility and maintains positive relationships with suppliers. Next, confirm tender bonds and performance guarantees before work begins. These safeguard your organization in case of non performance. Sometimes disputes may arise, so having complete evaluation documentation helps you resolve them transparently. In some cases, a letter of intent may be issued to allow early work before formal signing, but always manage this carefully to minimize risk. Finally, create a contract initiation note confirming responsibilities, milestones, and key contacts. This step ensures that everyone starts on the same page. Let's summarize the main lessons from this session. First, strong tendering begins with strategic planning, knowing your market, and understanding your needs. Second, well prepared tender documents ensure clarity and fairness for all participants. Third, a structured evaluation process promotes transparency and drives value for money. And finally, a clear and well managed contract initiation sets up success from day one. Remember, tendering is not just a paperwork exercise, it is a strategic process that protects your organization's interests and ensures efficient delivery. Before we wrap up, take a moment to reflect on your own tendering process. What challenges do you face most often? Supplier selection, evaluation, or post award management? Think about how you can apply some of these methods to improve your organization's approach. Remember, excellence in tendering is not about following rigid steps, it's about applying structured judgment, fairness, and good communication. That brings us to the end of today's session on advanced tendering procedures and bid evaluation. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this training has given you fresh insights and practical tools to enhance your tendering and contracting processes. If you found this session valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more professional development content like this. Keep applying these principles in your work. Stay strategic, stay fair, and stay informed. I look forward to seeing you in the next session. Until then, take care and happy tendering.